Okay, how you doing, guys? This is my first live. I decided to make my own YouTube channel because I wanted to share the journey that I've been through along the way on my life, so I can spare or help people not go through a lot of the difficult situations that I've been through in my life to make somebody else's life easier. That is my goal making these videos. I know a lot of people, and I've had many of friends throughout my life that struggle with addiction, and I also struggle with addiction. And believe me, this is not an easy thing to go through. It affects your family, it affects your life, it affects everything, your friends, everything that is in your life will be affected by the use of drugs. Okay? I first got addicted to drugs, I would say I was a teenager. I was so young. Um, I was in my teens, like 13, 14, and all my friends used to smoke weed and drink, and they would always ask me, and, oh, Pedro, come on, drink with us, bro. Smoke with us. You're the virgin smoker. You never smoked before. You never drank. Come on, it feels so good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna have a good time. Stop being such a downer. And I would always say no, 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 because my father always told me, do not do drugs. And he didn't say it as nice as I'm saying it to you now. It was a warning, and I would get my butt whipped if I would come home stoned or looking stoned in any type of way. But as time went on, going to school, everybody was doing it. I got kind of peer pressured into. I did get peer pressured into it. And one quote, one of my friends, Justin, who's my best friend, grandmother told me, Pedro, this is how it starts. You start with the drinking. Then from the drinking, you go to marijuana. Then from marijuana, you start using harder drugs like cocaine, heroin, crack. She started naming things. And I'm thinking, like, there's no way possible ever that I would do any of these drugs. But as the years went on, I did. And that lady was 100% right. That's why it's very important that you listen to older people when you're young because they could save you from going through a lot of troubles and a lot of difficulties in your life. And that lady, I loved her so much when she was like a grandmother to me. She lived in the same building. When my grandmother passed away, my father's mother passed away, my mother's mother passed away. She was always in my life, and she was always like a grandmother to me. She was a grandmother to me. She always made sure that, we were well off, we were taken care of. Yeah, we would always go to our house, eat, play video games with my friend Justin, our grandson, all the kids. She used to invite all of us. She used to feed all of us. She was the grandmother of the neighborhood. We loved her. Her name was Nilda. And I wish I would have, taken the advice that she gave me more seriously. But I was young. I didn't think it could happen to me, but everything that she said, she was so on point. As the years went by, little by little, I started experimenting. First, it went from uh, uh, drinking beer and to alcohol. This is junior high school now, and then weed. And we all used to cut school and go to my friend's house around the corner from the school, up the block. and all get together, put all our money together, smoke weed and drink and listen to music, joke around and have a good time. Then it was all over, and then we all had to go home, because our parents thought we were in school and we weren't. And it went on like that. Then, I went to high school. We all went to high school. And then we started getting into different things, like, for example, LSD, acid. I never thought I would try acid, and I heard of many stories of many friends that tried it, and I would hear a lot of crazy things about it, but it sounded very interesting. And I contemplated many times trying it just to experience the experiences that they were talking about and they were telling me. They said that it was out of this mind, that it was an out of body experience, that you can feel your soul, that you can feel like you can feel your soul, you can feel your life force within you, and you can connect to the universe in a way that you cannot connect when you're sober. That it opens up, I believe, your chakra, your third eye, and it opens up your whole spiritual world. But in order to do that, you got to be with positive people and you got to be on a positive head. Because if you have a bad trip, it's very dangerous. You can mess up something in your mind and you can get stuck in that state. And yet your mind can't come back from that. So you got to be with very cool, down to earth people, understanding people. People are they're just gonna take it easy and they're gonna listen to you. And if you start panicking, bring you through it. So, I would always do it with people that were older than me and people that I could trust. And thank God I never had any panics or any issues like that. But when I did try it, it was, I took it and I waited, I waited. I didn't feel nothing. I didn't think I was going to feel nothing. Then all of a sudden, boom, I just felt like my body was electricity. Like electricity was flowing through me. And like, I felt so powerful. Like, I felt that I could do anything. And my mind was so accelerated. Like, I was thinking so much faster than I would normally. At least I thought I was. Like, things were just, I don't know, it was just very fast paced. And I looked up at the sky and I would see every single detail of the way God created the earth. And I would appreciate it more because it was so detailed and it looked so beautiful and so great and so glorious. Like, I even went by the beach, just looking at the ocean, the color of the sky, walking in the sand, just being around people. It was just such a beautiful, loving experience. Like, you just wanted to share your thoughts and your love with your friends. And you wanted to be supportive, loving, caring, any way that you can. But yeah, I tried it. It was, I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I believe that it helped me out mentally and it set my brain straight and I had more of an understanding of life than I did when I took it. I would see things in a different perspective. Like I understood more than I did before. And I accepted things for what they were. Things that were hard for me to accept normally after I took it, I understood more. So it was easier for me to understand other people and accept what they were going through. And it made me gain more patience with myself and have patience for other people. I tried it a couple of more times after that, and after a while, it just became, it was already old news. And in about 1998, one of my friends, Ruben, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, Ocean Parkway. My friend Ruben said, Pedro, I want to take you to this place. It's called The Tunnel in New York City, a nightclub. I've never been to a nightclub. That was my first time. And I was introduced to ecstasy. And I was like, oh God, I heard about it, but I'm like, what's this gonna do? Oh, you're gonna feel the music. The music is gonna be much more intense. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have a wonderful time. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna feel love, joy, peace, unity, respect. Everybody there is so loving and kind. There's no fights. There's no trouble. There's no danger. Everybody's just looking to have a good time. I was like, okay, it sounds cool. Oh, I got dressed up nice, as we always do. We went out and I took ecstasy, and it was amazing. Like the music was like incredible. It was like so much more amplified, and it was just like I can't explain it. It was like every sound and every rhythm, every beat, every drum, bass, everything was just going right through my body, and I was just like, I was vibrating, I was feeling it, man. And the vocals and the beats and the mixes and the DJ and the way he was pounding the system. The club was bad. It was a nice club. Like I danced my butt off. I had so much fun. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with house music. I fell in love with house music and all that type of music. And then I started buying records. I wanted to get into DJing, and which I did. I used to get together with multiple friends, different friends. From I started changing friends. Like I never changed, but I always had my old friends, but I met a new group of friends that were into the clubbing scene also. So we used to get together. We had mixers. We used to go to my house, and I used to invite all my friends. We used to all DJ together and take different turns, different sets. Like I would go, another friend would go, back, all night till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We used to awesome time, just mixing and tripping, and I loved it. It was my favorite. It was one of my favorite hobbies. But besides that, that's how it all started. That's just the beginning of how things started with the drugs. But this is the first video that I'm making. I wanted to introduce myself to you guys. I said, my name is Pedro Fernandez. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I'm 45 years old. I'm not ashamed to say how old I am. Um, I've been through a lot, which I'm sure we all have. And I got through a lot, and God brought me through it. So I want to share the good times, and I want to share the bad times. I want to share all the times because if I can help someone in any way and just like help them get through any difficult times that they're going through, like problems in their family, or depression, anxiety, or peer pressure, problems with drugs. Like, I've been through it all, man, and I have nothing but love, and I care a lot about people, and I just want to start something, and I want to help as many people as I can. This is why I'm starting this video. But there's going to be, this channel is going to blow up. We're going to have a lot of fun stories, good times. I'm going to invite people on. I'm going to have a podcast. I'm going to be doing a lot of things with this channel. This is just a little introduction. I just want you guys to get to know a little bit about me and who I am. Like I said, I'm looking forward to having a great experience and having many viewers. And like I said, having this channel blow up and reaching out to a lot of people. So let's do this, guys. Thank you for giving me your attention. God bless all you guys, and I'm looking forward to the next videos. God bless you all. Be safe and have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye bye.